go. Hi.
Hi.
Is this my Uber? What's the name on the Uber?
This is the Uber for that 1320 chick.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
We just got to my dad's shop. He's finally going to tune and dyno the car and weld a bung in the exhaust because, well, you just have to do it. So we're going to go in depth a little bit on what's going on with the G8 and go a little bit more in depth on what happened with running my 8. Unfortunately, I was really trying to rush to get that video out and not wait, and getting home took forever, and we wanted to see some friends. So I rushed through it a little, and I'm going to definitely do a better job of talking throughout that one and the process and the emotion of that. So anybody have any guesses on what you think the G8's going to make?
Comment below.
Yeah. Comment below. I have no idea. I don't know what these things were stock. I don't know what they are with an intake in it. So let me know what you think. We're going to go run into the shop. It needs an oil change too. So we figured while it's up in the air, we're going to do that. And then,
You gotta put the intake on.
put the intake on. What else? Do we have anything we want to talk about? Nope. All right. So we'll see you in a bit and on the day.
My interface serial number. Well, the only changes I made so far is I turned off all the stuff that was making the check engine light come on, and I raised the idle and I turned the fan on earlier. I didn't touch much else.
Okay.
See how it does.
So we're on the dyno. We're going to call what we think it makes. What do you think?
I think it's gonna make 343, 352.
More torque?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I asked Lex, she's queen of the G8s, and I think she said hers made what, 356 or something? So I'm gonna split the difference of your 340 and her 350, and I'm gonna say 348.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna guess torque because I'm an idiot when it comes to torque.
Okay.
Since it's a sedan, I'm gonna sit in it while he dynos it.
Right.
We weren't really expecting more than that, so
That's actually really good.
it made more power than my 3-valve with cams. My 3-valve made what, like 370 on nitrous?
Yeah, usually those are low. What's that? It wasn't getting a reading?
No, it's kind of laggy right now.
Can I put nitrous on my 5-liter?
On your what?
The 5.0?
No.
Why not?
Because it's enough of a headache as it is. Oh, crap.
Enough of a headache. He was so excited about it. He's being a jerk.
While it keeps looking good out the back, it doesn't sputter or look like it's detonating.
What
It sounds like it from up front here, and it's pulling 2-3 degrees out of it. But that's not a problem. That's what it's supposed to do. Probably not going to pick up much. We're still getting bad readings. To cool off a little more.
a whopping 346. Let me look at the torque because I didn't look at it.
It was good. She's a twisty little boy.
Ooh, a 362.
You can't read it because it's mirrored. Oh, maybe we can unmirror it.
I can either unmirror or I can just post a photo of it. Not bad. And it drives really nice. And everyone's been saying that this was not a practical daily because it gets bad gas mileage. And I'm going to tell you, I drive pretty recklessly and I was getting 20 miles to the gallon. So not bad. We just put 93 in it. I'm not going to switch it over to like E85 or anything. We need more low maintenance in our life, not high maintenance. So
For now. We'll see
I'm the
how
highest maintenance thing in this car. So
You ain't lying about that one.
so we're gonna go home and talk about what it was like to run 8s. Would you be interested in hearing that? Doesn't matter because I'm gonna say it anyway. We'll see you at home. So I did want to talk for a couple minutes about running my 8. I just wanted to say thank you 1,000 times over for everybody congratulating me and sharing and liking the posts and just overall amazing support. What's wild about it is years and years of racing, a 9 was always what I wanted. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. And then when I bought this car and I kind of blazed through the 9s pretty quickly, I would have never, I can't go back 10 years ago and say, oh my God, an 8 was what I wanted, because that wasn't the truth. It just became a goal in the last year because I was so close to it. And all the comments have been awesome, but there's been a few here and there saying, oh, well, for how much money is in your car, you should have been running 8s, or you should be in the deep 8s. And I think the internet has a common misconception of what it does take to actually run 8 and what some of these 7-second cars are running and how far 7 is away from me. I had to learn it the hard way last year when we were at Mod Nationals. I ran the 916 and I figured that I'd be blazing 8s next pass. Well, if you paid attention to the channel at all, or if you haven't, it took me almost a year to get from 916. It actually did. It took me a whole year. I mean, from racing from TX2K in March to last weekend, it took me a year because I ran that 916 in Georgia this week last year. It took me a year to get the 8. So a lot of people think that it's easy, and I do realize that I was a little stubborn when it came to keeping it at 18 pounds of boost. I thought that that was just much more impressive of saying than it had 25 or 24 pounds. 18 in reality for these cars is pretty low, especially for a blower car. I kept the same larger pulley, and I do also have a ported blower for the car. I have had that ported blower since June, and I decided not to put it on because we were having drivetrain issues, and I didn't want to throw more power at issues. I thought that that was the most reasonable and responsible thing to do. So now that we have everything pretty sorted out and it's running fantastic, we'll put that ported blower on it sometime this winter. I'm not in any rush. And then my blower is going to end up going to Brian's car. So we will have twin 3rd gen Coyotes with Whipples on them. So pretty excited about that. But I also just want to say too, these low 8-second cars, if you saw them in person and then you saw mine, I think you'd realize where I'm coming from. I've seen a lot of them and they're gutted and have all carbon fiber pieces and just are not 4,000 pounds like mine. And I'm not discrediting them, I'm just correcting and giving out the correct facts because I think a lot of people are confused by that. And I'll be honest, and I'm gonna say it now, 7s is not my goal. And the reason for that is my car is still comfortable. I can still take it to work. I still have AC, heated seats, or well, I don't have the heated seats anymore because of the aftermarket seats, but I still have my heated steering wheel, still have remote start, I still have all that stuff, and I don't really want to lose that yet. So I would say a more reasonable goal is 850s. I think that the car can definitely do that the way that it sits, but it's definitely not that close, and I learned to not gauge stuff like that from my very seasoned racer friends that the 9.1 was definitely not as close to 8s as I thought it was. It just was 18 pounds of boost, a 335 upper pulley weighing 4,000 pounds with me in it. So overall, it's impressive. At least I think so. If it was really that easy, wouldn't more people be doing it? Not to sound arrogant, but just real talk here with you guys. So let me know what you guys want to see in the future. We're going to be working on the SN once we get back from Cecil this weekend. If you're in the Cecil area, let me know. We're going to be going to the drag strip. I know the weather's a little iffy right now. We're supposed to be racing on Sunday. We might be racing on Saturday, depending on if we get there and the weather's nice. So we'll see, but we do have a lot of stuff going on. I know I've said a few times that we're not going to be doing much to my car. The list is a little longer than I remembered, but we're going to just lighten it up a tiny bit, I think, and we're going to be changing the wrap for sure. I've definitely not put any hints out there yet, so if you have any idea or have any guesses, guess down below, and just what you guys would like to see. And I think most of the channel is going to be focusing on the SN this winter. So again, I appreciate you guys so much, and I'm really, really, really thankful for the responses that I got for my 8. I am bummed that you guys didn't get to see the initial tiers. My crappy phone missed it, and it was late, so hopefully if I get to run an 8 again at Cecil, it'll be during the day so we can have some better footage that doesn't look like it's from a potato. And we're expecting to have some really great friends there too cheering us on, so I'm really excited about it. And I hate to sound cheesy, but my heart's very, very full with how this year's ended. So I'm very grateful and very thankful. So I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you for watching.